Jain students, today we are going to discuss about the topic numericals on determination of income and employment. So this is a table showing to complete the following data. So level of income is given as 400, 500, 600, 700. Consumption expenditure is given as 240 and this 320, 395 and 465. You have to fill up the columns of MPC and MPS. So how will you fill up it? So before we find the column MPC, you have to find the what is the formula for MPC, you remember? Delta C by delta Y. So before you find the column, you have to find savings. So you have to find savings. Y minus C is the formula. So how will you find it? So 400 minus 240. So what is the answer? 160. So next 500 minus 320. What's the answer? 180. 600 minus 395. What's the answer? 205. Next 700 minus 495. What's the answer? 235. Yes, you understood how to find. So next column we want is delta Y, delta C, so delta S, MPC and MPS. So how will you find a delta Y? So as you know that the current value of income minus the previous value of income. So at first level the previous value is not given, so it has been put as dash. Next you can see that it is increasing by 100, 100, 100. So you can put every column 100, 100. So current minus previous income. So next is delta C. So it is 80. That is current income. First column we can't determine. So next column is 75. Next column is what is the answer? That is 70. So it is current level minus previous consumption. That is this delta C. So savings also the same. That is current saving minus previous saving. First column will be blank. So 20, 25, 30. So is the answer. So next MPC means what? Delta C by delta Y is the formula. So what is the answer? 80 divided by 100. 80 divided by 100 is how much? 0.8. So you will be having 80 divided by 100, that's 0.8. Next column you will be getting 75 divided by 100. So what is the answer? 0.75. 0.75. So next column you will be getting the answer by 70 divided by 100. What is the answer? 0.70. 0.70. So it is MPC. So next we will be finding MPS. First column is not determined. Second column 20 divided by 100. That is delta S by delta Y is the formula. So what will be the answer? 0.20. So next 25 divided by 100. So what is the answer? 0.25. So next is 30 divided by 100. 30 divided by 100. What is the answer? 0.30. 0.30 is the answer. Hope you understood this question. Next question is to fill up the column. So at first from the column you have to find a delta C. So it's easy to find delta C MPC into delta Y. So 0.60 into, you know that it's a delta Y means 100, it's constant. So you will be getting the answer as 60, 60, 60. Okay. So that will be the answer for delta C. So how will you find the next you want a consumption column to find a saving. So how will you find that? So consumption is, you can see that Y minus C is the consumption. Saving is given as minus 90. So how you will be getting the consumption? So consumption is 90. 90 is the consumption. So next you will be getting, you have to multiply this 90 into this you have to add this 90 into delta C. So you will be getting the consumption. Okay, so it will be 150. So next also you have to add this consumption, that is present consumption, plus this delta C. So what is the answer? 1 2 10 270. So next is saving. What is the formula? Y minus C. Consumption at first is given minus 90, next minus 50, next it will be minus 10, next it will be not minus 30. So next APS. So APS is S by Y. S by Y is minus 90 divided by 0. First it is 0. Next minus 50 divided by 100, 0.5. Okay. So it is just write it. You can note it down as how it come. That is minus 50 divided by 100. So it's a 0.5. Okay. So next you will be getting next column, you will be finding minus 10 divided by 200. What's the answer? What is the answer? It's a 0.05 is the answer. So next you will be having 0.1 as the answer. So next question 4, complete the following table. Its income is given as 100. So how will you find delta C? The current value divided minus previous value. So what is the answer? 160. So next current value 1210. So it's the minus previous one. So its answer is 150. So next 1350, 1350 minus 1210. So what's the answer? 140. So next delta Y. So what is delta Y? How will you find? It's a change between current and difference between current and the previous one. Okay. So what first answer is 200. So it's increasing in constant rate. So you know that 200 itself. So next is MPC. How will you find the delta C by delta Y? Okay, 160 divided by 120 200 is equal to 0.8. So next it's 150 divided by 200. So what's the answer? It's equal to 0.25. So next 140 divided by 200. So what's the answer? It's equal to 0.7 is the answer. So next MPS. So for that, how will you find MPS? It's a 1 minus, how will you find your MPS? 1 minus MP C is MPS, you know that. So just write down the formula below. 1 minus MP C is the formula for MPS. So what is MP? C is given. First we can't determine, so that you put a dash and 1 minus 0.8.20 is the answer. So next 1 minus 0.25, 0.75. So next 0.30 is the answer for the next one. Next question number 5. Calculate equilibrium level of income from the following data. Consumption expenditure at 0, income is 40. MPC is 0.80, investment is rupees 80. So what is the equilibrium level of national income? Y equal to C plus I. Consumption plus investment. So you have to substitute this C by the MPC's formula, that is C bar plus B of Y, By. So here autonomous C bar is given, autonomous consumption is given, consumption expenditure is at a 0 level of income, that's 40. So C bar plus By plus C bar plus By plus I is the formula. So Y substituting this, you will get Y minus 0.8 Y equal to 120. So you will be taking Y as common factor. So 1 minus 0.8 0.8. So what is the answer? 0.2 is the answer. 0.2 Y. So equal to 120 will be the answer. y equal to 120 by 0.2 will be the next step. Next, multiply the numerator and denominator by 10. Then you will be getting 1200 by 2. Then y equal to 600 will be the answer. Hope you understood the problem. Thank you. Next question is calculate investment expenditure from the following data about an economy which is in equilibrium. The national income is given as 1000 and MPS is given as 0.25 and autonomous consumption is given as 200. So what is the formula? Y equal to C plus I. So as the previous sum, we have to do the substitute the C value. So what is C bar plus BY plus I. So next column, next line we have to do substitute the values 200 plus 1 point bracket in brackets. You have to subtract 1 minus 0.25. For what we are subtracting 1 minus 0.25? As it is MPS given, you have to convert to MPC. So B is MPC. So it is 1 minus 0.25. So MPC value into Y. You have to put like that only. Then plus I. Then 200 plus 0.75 will be the subtraction value 1 minus 0.25 into 1000 income, national income. So plus I. So equal to 200 plus 750 plus I. So you have to add 200 plus 750. Then you have to substitute the value of Y which is given. Substitute the value of Y which is given here. Okay. So then you will be getting what that is 1000 equal to 950. You are adding these two. 950 plus I, this I. Then investment I equal to 1000 minus. You will be bringing the 950 to this side. Then 1000 minus 950 equal to 50 is the investment. Hope you understood. Next we see the investment multiplier concept. The concept of investment multiplier is an important contribution of Keynes to explain change in income in multiplier of change in investment. It explains the number of times income increases due to increase in investment. So how investment is done? If it is increasing, the national income will increase. If it is decreasing, the national income will decrease. So for example, it is the textual question. If investment increases by 4 crore and due to which incomes increases by 20 crore. So you can see that as investment is 4 crore, how much the income is increasing? 20 crore. Multiplier would be symbolically how it can be found. So the formula for multiplier is K equal to delta Y by delta I. That is change in investment as a result of change in income as a result of change in investment. So increase in income is 20. Change in income is 20. Hope you understood. 20 divided by what is investment? Investment is 4. Then what is the answer? Equal to multiplier. That multiplier equal to 5. So 5 times it multiplies. It implies. What multiplies income? Multiplies as a result of investment. Relationship between MPC, MPS and multiplier. It means higher the marginal propensity to consume, greater would be the size of multiplier and larger would be the income generation. So how much, you know that how much a consumer is ready to spend his income. So it will add to the national income or it will generate a multiplier. So that is known as what? Marginal propensity. As higher the marginal propensity to consume, greater would be the size of multiplier and larger would be the income generation. So next point is the concept of multiplier is based on the fact that one man's expenditure is another man's income. So as you know that the one man's income is one man's expenditure is another man's income. You know that. So next K equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC is the another formula for multiplier. K is multiplier, you know. So equal to, it may be written as 1 by MPS. So next is another relation. It means that there exists direct relationship between MPC and K. That is MPC, marginal propensity. How much the propensity to consume, marginal propensity to consume increases, it will generate addition to the multiplier of income. So higher the size of MPC, greater would be the size of multiplier. Simply there exists similarly there exists an inverse relationship between MPS and the size of multiplier. So it's an inverse relationship. How it causes inverse relationship? As the size of marginal propensity to save is lowering, so it will generate higher investment. So it will generate higher multiplication to the national income. So if the saving is increasing, what happens? The investment will be reduced. So it will reduce the multiplier to national income. So this is the simple concept of a multiplier, the relationship between the MPC, MPS and the multiplier. Hope you understood. Next is working of multiplier. Working of multiplier. Multiplier works on simple theory that more the consumption expenditure, more will be the income generation, as you had studied earlier. The multiplier process works on the basis of investment generates income. So as investment is higher, it will generate higher income. Next, additional income causes a change in consumption. So you can find additional income. If you have additional income, it will change in the cost of consumption. You know, as income increases, consumption increases. Change in consumption depends on marginal propensity to consume. You know that. At the increment in the increment in consumption is related to increment in income. So additional consumption expenditure generates additional income for the producers of goods and services. For the producers of goods and services means additional income. For the producers of goods and services means it generates national income. Hope you understood. This process keeps repeating till total increase in income equals this process keeps on repeating till total increase in income equals the product of multiplier and change in investment. So it is repeating and repeating till which both are equal. This income equals the product of multiplier, the total of multiplier, and change in a total increase in income equals the product of multiplier and change in investment. Hope you understood. So what is the formula? That is delta y equal to k into delta I. You can just reverse it. Okay, cross multiply, then you will be getting it. So just see a tabular representation of multiplier, working of multiplier, time period 1, 2, 3 it goes. As multiplication happens, it is stated like that. And 20 crore is the investment. So investment, so it will be constant, as you know that it will be constant. Then delta y, if income is 20, then what is the delta C? So in the question you will be finding a question in your textbook. So you can find a question in your see the question, that assuming that additional investment is rupees 20 crore and MPC is 0.5, show the working of multiplier. How will you find it? So if any question is asked like this, you have to find. So just see how will you find it. So you can see investment is constant 20. Then income is given in the question as 20. So you can see, so income means investment is a result to income, you know that. So it's given as 20. Then consumption is investment result to, you know, investment result to income. So it is 20. So next consumption, how it came, that is delta y. Delta y into MPC is delta C. So what is the answer? 10 is the answer. Okay. So how the delta S came? So how delta S came? So you will be subtracting 20, that is delta Y minus delta C. You will be getting 10. Hope you understood. So Simon, you can see the next one, as you had studied the law that the consumption, that is increment in consumption result to the national income. So how much the increment cost, that is delta Y. How much the increment cost? It is as a result of delta C, that is consumption. So you may be writing that same value here. Okay, so you may be writing the same value here, 10. So next you can just multiply delta C into MPC. So you will be getting, sorry, delta Y into MPC. So you will be getting 5. Okay. So next you will be subtracting these two. You will be getting 5. Next you will be writing the same delta C here in income place. Delta Y place, as you know the law. So next you will be multiplying it with the MPC. You will be getting 2.5. Next you will be getting subtracting 5 minus 2.5, you will be getting 2.5. Next delta C. Delta C may be written here, delta Y, in the delta Y place, next column. So next you will be multiplying 2.5 into MPC. You will be getting 1.25. So subtracting 2.5 minus 1.25, you will be getting 1.25. Okay. So like that you can just see, and you can just find a totaling of this comes 40. Okay. Then you can see at a level when it stops, it will be getting 20. Okay. So next you can see savings is also 20. Okay. So both consumption, change in consumption and saving is change in consumption and change in savings result to what? Change in income. Okay. So what investment also you will be getting at as nil. Okay. So you will be getting, so that this process keeps repeating till the total increase in income equals the product of multiplier and change in investment. So it will be keep on going till the product of multiplier and change in investment are equal. Okay, the total increase in income equals the product of multiplier. So total change increase in income equals the product of multiplier. Hope you understood. Product of multiplier. So hope you understood. So income here is 40, you know. So how will you get the product of multiplier? How will you get? So this is the product of multiplier. How will you substitute it and find it? So the multiplier process keeps on repeating till the additional income generated is 40 crore. So in the given situation, you can just do by this process also. K equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC equal to 1 by 1 minus, you can substitute 0.5 as is shown in your question. Then equal to 1 by 0.5, 1 minus 0.5, subtracting it you will be getting 0.5, equal to 2 is the answer. Okay, so you can just substitute to find a change in income, you can just substitute it. So how investment, I into delta I we don't know, so into 2. So how will you get? You can just multiply it with the investment given in the question. So it's a 20 into 2, so equal to 40. 40 is the answer. Hope you understood. So the answer, while we are substituting in the question, in the formula, the product is same as the income generation goes on. So in this table you will be finding till a certain point, just a time period, it will be going on and increasing, and you can find certain level we can't do anything. So at that level, that is it will be sometimes becoming negative and all. So at that level you can just stop and add it. You will be getting the 40 answer, then here you will be getting 20, then you will be getting 20 here. So you can just see investment is 20. Okay, so investment is 20. So how much the income multiplies? You know how much the income multiplies? 40 divided by 20. 20 is 2 times the investment, that is income multiplies. You know the answer to the question. Just see the textbook question. So you can see that at certain level it is becoming 0, then afterwards it's not calculating, then it is stopping, then you can find 400 as the finding. So like that you can find the previous one also. So next is diagrammatic presentation of multiplier. The concept of multiplier can be explained as under, you can see this curve, that is this AD curve is shifting upward. So you can see a new that is new equilibrium position has been found as E1. So you can see as investment increases, what happens? The income multiplies. That so the shift in income has been happening from M to M1. So that is the position. So it's just simple. You had studied previously the shifts and all, so it's easy to understand. So just see, economy is at equilibrium at point E. It corresponds to OM level of income at the equilibrium. So next, with the additional investment delta I, equilibrium shifts to E, that the additional income, that it is delta I1. Okay, additional income, that is delta I1, equilibrium shifts to E1 on AD1. Okay, so you can just see the curve and understand. E1 corresponds to OM1 level of income at equilibrium, and the additional income M1 is greater than the additional investment that is happening. So I2 I1, okay, I2 I1 or M2 M1 is greater than I1. So it is due to multiplier effect. So just see the diagram. So you can just see the shift here. Okay. So just to see the shift here from this to this one, you can see a shift. It is less than. It is less than compared to the income as it is increasing. Okay. So income is doubling. Hope you understood. Income is doubling as investment is having a slight change. Income is having the double change. Okay, so you have to draw like this. Shift should be lesser, but the income, the shift should be more. Okay, so it shows a wide increase as investment is having change. Okay, it doubles, it multiplies. Okay, thank you. Students, do the assignment on fiscal measures and monetary measures. You have studied in central bank and you have studied in government budget topics. You have to do by your own. You can make PowerPoint presentations and all and show me. I will be giving the names for that who are in charge of the work, and you have to complete the work and show me. I will be giving you the date.